This week, I've got something a bit special. My first quarter scale Hot Toys figure. Welcome to MANDO Collectables. So here is my first quarter scale figure to add to the collection. And there was no guessing that it wasn't going to be a Mandalorian figure. But this is, of course, the Hot Toys quarter scale, the Mandalorian and Grogu set. Now, there were two variants of this set. There was the standard version, and there was also the deluxe version with an absolutely fantastic but mega big base, which unfortunately I passed on because I don't think I'd have had the room to display the figure and the base. So I just went for the standard edition, but I do have a spot for it. I just hopefully it fits there. But regardless, it's in the house at last, and I'm very, very happy to have it. So let's take a look at the front of the box itself with the standard Star Wars logo above with the Mandalorian and Grogu underneath. Then below, we do have a fantastic looking embossed Mandalorian helmet. Really, really quite like that. Below, we have another embossed little plaque with, of course, the quarter scale collectible underneath with the Hot Toys logo on there. So the front is the main focus. Really, really nice front. So we'll swing round to the sides. Nothing fantastic, of course, just the Star Wars logo on the bottom. And then on the back, we have all the relevant information again. Quarter scale Mandalorian Grogu figure with all the ifs, whys, whats, wheres and all the warnings per standard Hot Toys box. And then finally, this side, of course, we just have the Disney logo and, of course, yet again, the Star Wars logo on the bottom. So, as I say, the main focus is, of course, the front of the box, and I'm really impressed with that. Really do like that look with the embossed helmet on the front. Not that I didn't know about it, because obviously there are other quarter scale figures, but this one, very impressed with. So, let's slip off this slipcase at the front one-handed. So, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully, I'll do it in one piece. Yep. Off it comes. Sorry about the camera work. So here we have the insides of the box, and as you can see, we have like a foam front with a nice band across there, and that is, of course, the Mandalorian and Grogu with all different poses of the Mandalorian himself with Grogu. So we'll slip this band off. Now, when slipping this band off, the actual foam will come off to reveal what's behind it, and that is, of course, the Mandalorian figure and the Grogu figure. And as you can see, it's very, very well packed inside with foam. I do like the way they use this foam to protect this figure. It's really, really great. It holds in place solidly. But as you can see, the two figures and a few accessories and everything. Also, there's something at the back as well. So what I'll do is I'll take out the figures, take out all the accessories, and we'll look at the accessories. Take a look at the figures straight out of the box. Pose this guy up with Grogu, and then add this guy to the collection. So here is layer number one of the accessories, and I've got far more accessories than I thought was actually getting with this figure. So this is the bottom layer. So of course we're getting the base, the standard base with the crotch grabber, and then we have the stand for the back for the pram, which I did not know I was getting in this set, which is a bit of a bonus. I'm really happy with that. Now we do have this, looks like a light up function. I'll have to work that out what it is, because I do have batteries. So we've got some sort of light up function. But that is layer number one, with, of course, the base and the pram, which is unexpected. So we'll move on now to layer number two with the majority of the accessories for the figure. And this is layer two of the accessories that you get with the Mandalorian and Grogu set, and there are quite a few. So we'll start with the rifle, and as you can see by my hand just how large these are. So the scale is going to be humongous, but the rifle itself looks absolutely awesome. Some fantastic detail. I love that the sight, you can pop the sight off and you can hold that and have a look through that if you want him to look through it as a pose. But overall, the rifle looks absolutely awesome. Then next we have, of course, his jetpack, his Beskar jetpack. Yet again, some fantastic detail. Really nice looking jetpack. And of course, this is magnetised, so it'll just slot straight onto his back, no issues. Then we have his weapons, and this is firstly his blade that he gets, which is pretty detailed, really quite weathered. Then next we have his blaster pistol, which looks pretty awesome. Really do like that. Not a lot of detail on the back, strangely, but you get it all on the one side, but still awesome. Then we have, of course, the flame effect for the flamethrower. Really nice effect. Love the look of that. Whether I use it, I ain't too sure, but it looks really, really nice. Then we have this, which is like a grappling hook effect. You could use, it's like a thin bit of wire with a grappling hook on the end. Sorry about that. But I probably won't use that because it is very thin and probably easily breakable. Now we move down to this section, and then we have this, which is the torch for his helmet, which fits on the side nicely, I'm assuming, which I'll probably put that on. Next, we have a piece of Beskar, which is quite nice, nicely detailed. Then we have his whistling birds, which fit onto his arm, of course. Now, this, I'm assuming, is a detonator. That's all I can say is I'm assuming it's a detonator, but really nicely weathered and detailed. And then we have also his tracker, which yet again is very nicely detailed. Sorry about the blur there, but really, really does look nice. Then here we have a bag that Grogu sits in. We also have a Grogu blanket for the pram. And then we also have two little items, which of course is the Mythosaur necklace. And then last but not least, the little control, the top of the control stick, what Grogu plays with. So there we have all the accessories, and there's quite a lot of them. Very, very nicely detailed and very large. So this figure is going to look immense once it's set up. So that's all the accessories. Let's move on now and get the figures straight out the box and take a look at the figures and then get them posed up and then get both of them into the collection. So firstly, we'll take a look at this little chap, and this is of course Grogu. And first glance at this guy, he is an awesome little figure. Fantastic detail in the actual facial expressions and the clothes that he wears with his smock. He looks really awesome. As I say, the detail on this, second to none. Absolutely awesome little figure. And the good news is he's fully articulated. His arms, his hands bend and move to whichever position you want. So you got a good chance of having a great pose with Grogu for a change. Now he also comes with accessories, 2 extra ears, 4 hands, and then an extra headpiece, which I'll show you the comparison compared to the one that's on, which is not a lot of difference. Of course, his eyes are a little more, not as wide, but his mouth is slightly open compared to the one that's on the figure itself. But you got the option to swap and change if you want to. But overall, very, very nice figure. I say welcome change to have a Grogu that's actually articulated, and you can basically pose him whichever way you want to. So there is little Grogu. So let's now move on to the main man, the Mandalorian. So here is Mando straight out the box, and first impressions of this quarter scale figure is impressive, and he's got some detail in him for a quarter scale figure. So let's move in, and firstly we'll take a look at the helmet itself. And as you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful. Fantastic paint job on this helmet. Really, really great detail also. Absolutely superb. Of course, you can stick the light on there, which I will be sticking on his torch later on. Moving down to the front of him, as you can see, he's got his insignia on the side of his arm there. Absolutely fantastic detail yet again. Loving the bandolier across his chest with the bullets that can individually be taken out, which is really nice. Now the belt, loads of accessories, more bullets, and then around the side he comes with his 3 detonators on the side of him there. And then of course he's got his side armor, so you can swap that out, put the whistling birds on. And then of course over this side, same again. But moving down now to the legs, and of course you can see he's got his original bit of Beskar, his first bit of Beskar there. And then of course then you've got the original armour from season 1. Moving down, the boots yet again, absolutely fantastic detail. Split cut boots, but these are solid. These are plastic, these are. But it doesn't matter because they look absolutely awesome. Yet again, another little belt round the top of his boot full of bullets. And moving around now to his cloak. As you can see, the detail, the wear in the cloak, fantastic. Really does look authentic. And as I say, you can't beat it. Look at that for the wear and tear. Now underneath, obviously, he's got the back of his bandolier going across his back there. And then more bullets. And then we've got like his hook for where his rifle goes through. So overall, this figure, for being a quarter scale figure, is absolutely immense. I really, really love this figure. He's got ratcheted joints this time around for being such a larger figure anyway, but I reckon he'll be very poseable. But he does look absolutely fantastic. Very happy to have him. So there he is. There's the quarter scale Mandalorian. So what we're going to do is get this guy posed up with Grogu on the base, and then we're going to add him to the collection. So here they are at last posed up together, and I have to say they look absolutely fantastic. So happy to have purchased this quarter scale figure. Always been on the fence about them, but glad I picked it up. If you want a quarter scale figure and you're on the fence about it, don't hesitate because they are absolutely superb. And as you can see, great posability. I love the fact that I've got a pram for Grogu at last because I missed out on the 6 scale variant of him. But overall, unbelievable figure. Very, very detailed. Very poseable, as you can see. I would have loved the actual base with the deluxe version, but I just don't think in the end I would have fitted it in the cabinet where I'm going to pop him. But overall, I couldn't be happier. Absolutely fantastic figure. If you're on the fence about getting a quarter scale figure, don't be. Just buy one, even if it's just one, because they look fantastic. So there they are. That's the Mandalorian and the Grogu quarter scale set. Let's get them in the cabinet and show them off. And there he is in the cabinet. And it looks absolutely awesome next to the EFX Mandalorian helmet. And obviously the opposite side we've got the EFX Anniversary Edition Boba Fett helmet with, of course, Slave 1. But in the future, there could be a quarter scale going there because that looks absolutely fantastic. Overall, so happy with this quarter scale figure. And as I say, if you're on the fence about getting one, don't be, because it looks absolutely fantastic. So there we have it. There is my first quarter scale figure, and that is, of course, the Mandalorian and the Grogu standard set. And there we have it. Another 2 awesome figures added to the collection, and that being, of course, the Mandalorian and the Grogu quarter scale set. The standard version, I would have absolutely loved the deluxe version, but after trying to fit it in the cupboard, I know full well I would not have got it in there with the size of that base, even though it looked absolutely awesome. But overall, I am unbelievably happy with the figure. And it looks absolutely fantastic next to the Mandalorian helmet. Couldn't be happier. And there will be, I guarantee you, another quarter scale figure coming to the collection in the near future. But that is another video entirely. So there we have it. Another video. Thanks for being patient. I know it's been another couple of weeks since my last video. But if you're into your gaming, I've been playing Elden Ring. So it's kind of sucked the life out of me. So apologies for not bringing up a video. I will be getting another one up next week. I promise you that. But I want to say, firstly, thank you for all the new subs. I've just hit over the 200 mark. Much appreciated. Thank you for watching my content. Hope you enjoy further content that I do in the future. I'm really enjoying this new channel that I've been partaking in the last it's coming up to nearly a year now, I think. I can't be far off it, but really enjoyed it. Much more content coming in the near future. Big items coming into the collection. Different franchises apart from Mando and, of course, Boba Fett. But that is in the future. But as I say, very, very happy with the collection so far. Loving that people are enjoying my content. And please do enjoy it. Please do leave a thumbs up. Please do leave a comment. And remember, If you like what you see and you want to see further content, please do subscribe. But remember, also, only if you want to. I'll catch you in the next video.